Hi, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Mel Kohl for ComedyFinancialNews.com. With me today is ComedyFinancialNews.com's #1 economic and business correspondent, Ed Regine.
Thank you, Mel. Thank you for having me.
Thanks for being here, Ed.
It's great. And you and I were talking before the show about the financial situation and the mortgage meltdown.
Right.
And you explained it to me so vividly and so crystal clear that I was wondering if you could perhaps explain it that way to our audience watching.
Well, I'd be happy to, Ed, and I thank you for asking me. I think I can clarify it. A lot of the mortgage meltdown and the subprime crisis happened in basically 4 areas of the country: Florida, Nevada, Northern and Southern California. You had unscrupulous lenders giving money to unqualified borrowers. In essence, a borrower would come into the office and the lender would ask him a number of questions. Bob, are you breathing? Good. Can you tie your shoe? Better. How much money did you make last year? $78 for the whole year? Perfect. Can you write? Great. Sign here. You're approved. I'm being facetious, but essentially, in many ways, that's what happened. Then the banks would take these loans, let's say a $500,000 loan, the guy would put down 10%. At 7%, the bank knows it's making $35,000 a year, and he'd sell the loan to another bank. And the other bank might have paid a premium, $10,000, $15,000. So the first bank has made that $15,000, and the second bank doesn't care that they paid a little extra for the loan, because as long as the guy keeps paying, they're going to make 7% a year, $35,000, and they'll make their money. Then that bank would take that loan with other loans and package it and sell it to other banks. And this all went on until, well, the economy started to slow. They found out these people could not pay these loans. And now these loans are sitting around the world, bad loans. So now you've got, let's say, German bankers going, "Was ist this Stockton, California? Hans, this is not Stuttgart. Where is this Stockton? Maybe you are spending too much time not looking at the appraisals, but with that internet boom, 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 boom." And Chinese bankers are going, "What is Riverside, California? This is not Beverly Hills. What is a 91 freeway to Norco, take a left at 10 freeway back? I don't understand this." And essentially what you've got are these banks that now have to write down their assets. The loans are worthless, and the banks now don't have sufficient money to go lend. And so you get a credit crunch. And that's why the government had to come in with that major bailout. It's a terrible situation we've gotten into.
Well, then let me ask you this question, Mel. How do we avoid this from happening in the future? Aside from the oversights and the more regulations, what would you suggest?
Well, Ed, I'm glad you asked. I think it's a very simple, it's a cliche solution, but you have got to find financial advisors that are just risk-averse, guys not looking for the fast, easy money, but that want to protect your principal and invest very, very carefully and do their homework.
Exactly. So you'd want someone who is well-educated and well-versed in this particular...
Absolutely not, Ed. Absolutely not. I know this sounds heretical, but these are the people that got us in this situation in the first place. I mean, just watch all those financial news shows every day. Do you ever look at these people? They're tall, awkward, gawky, short, squat, misshapen bodies, bad eyesight, bad hair, balding, semi-balding, out of shape. These are the guys, if you were playing street football, I don't want that guy on my team, forget about it. These people don't look successful. I say, if you want to make money in finance, give your money to somebody that at least looks successful. Chances are he is successful. That's my idea.
So who would you suggest?
There's only one man in the world I will now give my money to.
And who might that be?
George Hamilton, ladies. George, look at George. Tall, tan, great hair, great teeth, beautifully dressed. The man is the epitome of success.
Sure is.
And you know what the amazing situation is about George Hamilton? He hasn't had a job in 30 years. Now, if that's not success, I don't know what success is. I'll tell you something. If George Hamilton told me to open up a string of Victoria's Secret franchise in Afghanistan, I'm writing the check. He's my man. Any final thoughts, Ed?
Well, I mean, I agree with you. George Hamilton would be a great figurehead for prosperity and success. I mean,
Secretary of the Treasury, as far as I'm concerned.
He reeks of it.
Reeks of it.
And in this crisis that we're going through, people ask me all the time, where would be a safe place to put their money? And all I can tell you, folks, is go with a UIM.
A UIM?
Yeah, under your mattress.
Under your mattress. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm Mel Kohl. This has been Ed Regine for comedy, financialnews.com. Thank you.